Hello, so I'm Vicki Proctor, and this is a continuing saga of our cookouts for you. Hope you're enjoying those. Bucket. How many of you ever cooked anything under a bucket? So that's what we're going to do today. This is it's not hard, but it's a little bit more advanced skill, and we're going to cook a whole chicken under this bucket outdoors. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So first of all, you have to, we're going to use charcoal. So I want to show you a charcoal chimney, and we're going to use a little bit of paper, and I'll show you how this works. So let me get set up and we'll be right back. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use a charcoal chimney to get my charcoal going. A lot of us are used to just getting the charcoal, and you get the charcoal lighter and you throw a match in and it goes and we're going to do it a different way. So you take this chimney, and the bottom is a little less space, and you take a bunch of newspaper, you take one more, and you kind of pack it in there. And if you notice, there's holes on the side, so what we're going to do is we're going to flip that over. So now that's cram-packed full of newspaper. And we're going to take our charcoal, and we're going to fill this up. There we go, that should probably be enough. Put those in there. And then we're ready to light that. So what we do is we take our matches, get it in there, and we're just going to get that paper going like that. And these chimneys are pretty cool. You can get them, I don't know, $12, $15, like at Walmart or someplace like that. And so now I'm just going to let that paper burn for a while, and that heat will come up, the flames will come up, and that actually will get these lit. So we'll come back in a little bit when that's ready to use. All right, while our charcoal is getting hot, we're going to show you how to set this up. And this is really cool. You need a stick, about a foot tall, but actually this needs to be tall enough to go under a bucket. So this might be a little long, but I'm going to pound it down into the ground. And we're going to put this in the ground. We're going to put some foil around this so that it's nice and clean for the chicken. We're actually going to set the chicken on the stake and then put the bucket over it, and we'll put the coals all around it. So in preparation, I just cut the stick off. So what I'm going to do is chop the end into a point, so then I can get this pounded down into the ground. There we go. So before we put this in the ground, again, I'm going to take some foil, and I already kind of pre-put a little hole there. There we go. Now I'm going to pound this down in. Now, to make sure that the bucket sits perfect. So that's what it's going to look like. So we'll go get our chicken, and then we'll put the coals over, and we'll be all set to go. So we'll come back in a minute. So we're ready to put our chicken on. So I just unwrapped this. You want a whole chicken, and usually it comes where the head's gone, and there's a hole all the way through it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to walk it over to our steak here. We're just going to sit it down on this just like that. Now, some of you might get industrious and put some seasonings or something on it, but we're just going to let this poor chicken just stand just like that. And then we're going to take our buckets. Let me get the cobwebs out of it a little bit. This bucket I saved just specifically for this purpose, so that it doesn't get used for anything else. So this is the chicken bucket. And this will slip down without even touching that chicken. Okay, so I'm going to do this the other way so it sits better. There we go. There. All right, now what we do is, let me grab the coals and I'll be right back. We have our chicken under the bucket. And this is what's nice about this charcoal chimney, is we can just lift it right up, take it over, and we're going to pour some of these hot coals on top. And this is kind of like a concept of a Dutch oven. This is now like an oven in your kitchen. And that's going to get some hot going above. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the coals, I'm going to sprinkle them around the base. And there we go. And then I'm going to take a shovel, and that way I can just get these. I want to try to pile up as tall as I can go up the side of the bucket. And that is good hot coals there. And I don't know if you probably can't hear the grass burning, but it is. So there we go. We're all set and ready to go. So we've had this on here probably 10-15 minutes. And what you have to be aware of is it's really hot inside. It's like an oven. But as these go down to coals, they get kind of dusty, and pretty soon there won't be as much heat here. So every so often, even though these are not lit, what I do is I place a couple new ones on, and the heat from the previous ones will get those started. So you want to keep your heat built up. And we're going to leave this on for about 45 minutes. And that way, because anytime we take this off, we lose all our heat. So we want our heat source to stay in there. So just wanted to make sure that you keep adding to the pile. Okay, I think we're done. This has been in here 45 minutes. Hopefully it's not too hot and it's burnt to a crisp. Sometimes that's the... So I'm trying to get all the coals back, and I don't want to knock the bucket over because I don't want any coals on the chicken. And I'm going to try to get them back off of the foil again so I don't get... Alright. So what I'm going to do now is carefully lift this bucket up. We're going to put these on. This bucket's going to be really hot. Alright, for the unveiling. Oh, look at that. All right, I'm gonna give it a little poke here. I'm gonna pull that back. That looks really done. I'm gonna look at the meat here. Look at the juice run out. So it looks like it's good and done after 45 minutes. So I'm going to take this off, and we'll be right back with some food. All right, we're ready to take this off. I've got a couple forks here, probably better utensils, but this is all I have right now. We're going to lift it right off, and we're going to lay it right there on the plate. Look at that. We're going to take that over. We're going to make some sandwiches out of this. So if you want to look down here, I haven't gotten all the chicken off of it, but just perfect golden brown. What I did is I just put some in a bowl, shredded it a little bit, and I used whatever your favorite barbecue sauce is. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on buns, and we're going to have a great chicken sandwich. And I'll probably put a little bit more barbecue sauce on that. But I think the whole point of this, it takes a long time to do this. It's not a real hard process, but sometimes it's fun to do something out of the ordinary. So the next time you have a chance, just get a chicken, get a can, and see if you can cook your chicken under a bucket, or, you know, maybe number 10 tin cans. But anyway, it's awesome. So we're going to try this out. So thanks for joining us.
Hello. So today for our sweet treat, we're going to make marshmallow fluff covered strawberries. It's super easy to do. All you need is a stick, some strawberries, marshmallow fluff, and then you can also get Nutella or chocolate if you want to as well. So what you do is you're just going to take your strawberry and take your little green bits off, and you just stick it on your stick, and then you take your marshmallow fluff and you're just going to put it around. Sometimes it's hard to get it to stick, but that's okay. Just spread it around as good as you can. Ta-da! Like that. Then you just go and roast it over the fire. This is very warm on my phone. Are you doing everybody at once? Yes. Ta-da! And done. So yeah, super simple, super easy, and really quick to do. And now, cool it down and eat it.